These are the pieces we're going to be cutting out, and we are going to start with this piece right up here. So look at this piece. All right, find that one. And what we're going to do is we are just going to do what I like to call a rough cut to start with. What I mean by that is you're just going to cut around it, but we're not going to worry about cutting really good. Okay, we're just going to cut around it kind of fast. Sometimes the teacher might call it a circle cut. We're just going to cut around it. Okay, cut it out like that. And then see how you have trash? If you make a pile with all your trash in it, you're going to not get your pieces mixed up. So anything that's trash, you can make one pile for your team and put everything in the pile. All right. Now, I see almost everyone has it circle cut out. You're going to take this piece, these pieces here, and just put them aside. Put them to the side. This is the only one we need to be looking at right now. Okay, so the next step is we are going to take it and we are going to look at the nose. This is going to be the nose of our shuttle. And we're going to cut this little piece out that says extra nose weight. All right, now take great care. You do not want to cut where it says fold and in. Do not cut that. Okay, don't cut that part. So watch me first. I'm just going to kind of carefully cut around. I'm going to cut that little piece out that says extra nose weight. All right, this one here. Okay, I did a rough cut around it. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting it out neatly. I'm going to do my fine cut. So I'm going to cut around that little extra nose weight. We're going to be using this. Okay, so go ahead and cut around it. Go ahead and cut around it. Now, good. Once you get it cut out, let's take care of your trash. Let's always put our trash in a pile out of the way. Put your trash in your trash pile that you made for your team. Put your trash in your trash pile. Okay. This piece, put it someplace safe on your desk where you're not going to lose it because it's little. Put it someplace safe. All right. Now, we are going to start right here at the nose. We're going to do our fine cut now. Do not cut these tabs off. We're only going to be cutting solid outer lines. Watch what I do. So I'm going to take and I'm going to cut right around where it says fold in. I'm going to cut around that shape. I'm just going to cut the outer solid line. So you go ahead and cut just, we're going to cut around the nose section. Cut around the nose section. Okay. So I've cut around my nose section. Now, these little tabs, these are for later on putting glue on so we can glue our pieces together. So we do not want to cut them off. And give everyone a minute to get that cut out. Now, I'm going to start on this side and I'm going to continue cutting around. I don't want to cut these little rectangles off. They're going to be for glue later, so we do not cut them. We're going to cut along that outside line of them. Okay, so if you watch me first, you'll see what I'm talking about. You're going to cut along that outside line, just like that. Okay, see how we cut along that line? Go ahead and cut along that line there. Good job. I like how you guys are really focused. All right. Now, when we get to the back of the shuttle, here we have the engines. All right. We are going to cut around the engines. Okay. We're going to cut around the engines now. So go ahead. Take your time. And we're going to cut around the outer solid line. Cut around the engines. Now, there is a letter P on there. You can cut that off. You don't need it. Okay, I'm going to cut that off. I'm just going to stick with cutting around the outer lines. Okay. Some may not have that. Mine had it. And then I'm going to continue cutting around the engines. All right. All right. Now I'm on this side. And you notice it has some words, fold out tabs, cut notches. You can cut that off, but not the tabs, just like we did the other side. So watch how I cut it. I'm going to cut along this outer one right here. I'm going to cut along. Okay. So I have that cut. And then I noticed I need to cut along this nose on this side and cut that extra little piece of paper off. So if you still have that, you can cut that off too. And cut around that. Again, taking your time. All right. Right. Now, I'm going to go ahead right now. I have all this trash left. I'm going to go put that in my trash pile so I stay organized. Now, you notice this model has little triangles in it right along the edges. We're going to cut each one of those triangles out. So it doesn't matter which side you start on. Now, easy way to cut the triangles is like cut down one side, kind of turn your paper, and cut down the other side. And they come out real easy. We're going to cut all the triangles out along the edge. So go ahead right now and cut all your little triangles out. Just take your time. Try to keep all the little cut pieces on the desk so they don't end up all over the floor. And we'll just keep cutting around. We're even going to do it where it says fold in. That one has a little triangle in between it. We're going to cut that one too. We'll cut that one as well. Okay, I'm going to do the other side now. So just go all the way around. Just like that. Okay, now all those little pieces you cut out, kind of sweep those in your pile. Okay, so all those little pieces you want to put in your trash pile you made. All right, when you're done with that piece, it's going to look like this. Okay, we're going to have all the little notches. Now, I know some people are still cutting, so what you need to do if you are done is you are going to make a name for your shuttle. Now, all the shuttles had a name. The most recent one was Discovery. Some of you may have seen it in the Air and Space Museum. Right. And we need to make a name for it. So you can name it after yourself. You can name it after a bird or an animal or your pet.
Draw other stuff on it.
Sure. So let's go ahead. If you're done cutting, you can make a name for your shuttle. You can use a marker. You can use the colored pencils. You can put designs on it. So go ahead and make a name for your shuttle if you're done cutting. So go ahead and make a name. And then if you want to color it, you can color it. You can shade it however you like. All right, so here's our piece with our name on it. We're going to put that with the first piece we cut out, the extra nose weight. We're going to put those two things together in the safe pile.
Okay.
And then we're going to be working on this section. Okay, so everyone needs to have this paper now.
Wait.
Get that in your hand. Get it in your hand. Now watch what I do. We're going to do a couple of rough cuts first. I'm going to start and I'm going to cut out these 3 shapes all together. So watch what I do. I'm down here. Look at the picture on the display. And I'm just going to cut around. Don't worry about cutting the words. It's okay. If you cut the letters, that's okay. We're just cutting around those 3 shapes. And then we're going to set those to the side. So that's the one piece we want to cut out right now. All right, so everyone, we're going to be working with this one piece right here.
Okay.
Put this to the side for now after you cut, and I want you looking at this.
Okay.
Okay, still see a few people cutting, so let's give them a minute to get it cut out. Just a rough cut around is all you need. All right, now there are actually 3 parts here we're going to be cutting out. This one, and this one. We are just going to be cutting outer solid lines. So let's begin. You can start right there if you like. And we're going to do our fine cutting. Everyone should be cutting now.
I mean, my rough cut is fine cut. Look.
So go ahead and start cutting around. Okay. Take your time so you don't make any mistakes. You're just cutting the outer lines. Okay, so we keep going around. Go around this shape. Just cutting the outer lines. Okay. So I'm going to put that trash to the side. So I have this one piece cut out like this. And now I'm going to cut these 2 things out. Okay, we have 2 more pieces to cut out. Remember, we don't cut dashed lines. We only cut solid lines. So I'm going to start with just a rough cut first and just cut one separate there. All right, I think I'll cut this one out next. I'm just going to cut the outer solid line around that one. Yeah, do not cut the dash lines. Okay, so we're going to cut around that, just like that. Keep cutting. Keep on going. Keep going all the way around. All the way around. And then we'll have that one cut out there. Okay, so I have these 2 pieces. Remember, you want to keep putting your trash in a separate pile so you don't get a mess. And then the last one right here. This last little piece looks like a triangle. A triangle or a hut.
I just helped you.
You did help me. Which little rectangle? No, Yeah, don't cut those out. Yeah, we need those.
That's it, right?
So just the outer solid line is all we need to cut. That's right. That's right, the outer solid line. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take care of my trash right now and put it in my trash pile so I don't have a mess. All right, so I should see at your desk these 3 pieces cut out right here. Okay, one more piece, trying to get a hold of it. Those 3 pieces right there. So far we have these 3, we have this one, and we have that one cut out. So far. So far we have those cut out. Now put those pieces in your safe pile. Put them in the safe place. Put them in the safe place. All those little pieces, put them together and put them in a safe place. Last one to cut.
The big one.
Yes, the big one. That's right. Last one.
I can't get it right?
Now I want to point something out to you. This has some directions on it that are important. It says dash notches are for reference only. Do not cut.
Oh, that's
Last time we cut the little triangles out. This time we do not. Do not cut the little triangles out. We're only going to cut around the outside. It's okay if you cut the words off that are on the edge. So let's go ahead. We're going to cut around the outside.
Oh, I want to say this almost sounds the same.
Okay, so take your time. You're going to cut around the outer edge.
It says this is starting to put together.
Right? We don't need those though, because I'm going to help you. If you want to save them, you can save them. Okay. So I'm going to keep cutting around. Take your time. There we go. You guys are doing a great job. I love how you're listening so nicely. Okay. Almost all the way around mine. Okay, and this little part right here. And this little part. And this little part. Now I'm going to take, this is all trash right here. That goes in my trash pile I made. That goes in my trash pile. All right. So now I have these pieces. I have this big one. And I have these two. Well, actually I have more than two. I have several small ones. All right. So let's count how many pieces we should have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces.
100.
All right. You make sure they don't get mixed in with your trash. Okay. At this time, if you want to finish decorating it, you can decorate it. You can color the wings. But I want to tell you, this middle part here that has the words on it about do not cut, that's going to be covered up. So I wouldn't bother with coloring that part because you're not going to see it. But if you want to color or decorate the wings and put stuff on it, if you want to decorate the other side, this is going to be the bottom. Okay, that's going to be the bottom. So if you want to write the name of your shuttle on the bottom, you can do that. If you want to put a design on it, you can do that. So we're going to spend a few minutes coloring it and decorating it and making it unique. I love that. In fact, I can get a video of this wonderful work that's going on up there.
Why you look at me?
You guys are on TV. Where is everyone? Say hello. Bella was hiding. I saw her put her head down. Oh, there we go. We got someone that likes to be on camera. Nice. Nice job.